guys, happy Sunday and welcome back to my channel. This week we're in North Carolina in the Outer Banks. We're here for a wedding, and while we're here we're gonna do a little bit of antique and flea market shopping. We are gonna go to a couple of different flea markets and antique stores today and see what we can find, and I thought I'd take you guys along with me and then we can do a little haul and see what we ended up getting. If you are interested in shopping with us and seeing what we get, then stick around and watch this video and we're gonna get right into it. Some hardware. Need some new hardware. Love this color and pattern. Such a pretty light. Look at that one. So pretty. This is a bench clamp, just like we got, with a swivel. This one's 65. I got mine for 15. Too bad. Casual. These are the holes like I got. I love this chair pattern. If I had anywhere to put it, totally would. Love these butcher's block, but 500. Maybe I can make one. I cannot take him anywhere. Just chilling. Okay, look at this chandelier. It's so pretty. It's $298 and I just found one like this that someone put out to the trash that I'm gonna clean up. So I'll show you guys what that one looks like. love this. Has this winding. Not a bad price.
If I show up, will you show me around town? If I make you laugh, will you give me some time? 'Cause I know that a girl like you could be falling in love.
Alright guys, so we just got back from a trip. We were in North Carolina in the Outer Banks for a family member's wedding. Of course, while we were there, we went to some flea markets and antique stores and thrift stores and all that kind of stuff because we just have to check out what they have everywhere that we travel to. And it's just so much fun to see what other locations have, different states, all that kind of stuff. We found some really, really great things on our trip. I want to show you everything that we got. I'm going to do my best to remember pricing or at least price ranges because most of these places they take the price tag off when you go to check out. So I don't have the price tags to know for sure, but I remember roughly what it was. I have a lot of stuff to share with you guys, a lot of like unique finds and some things that I'm like super excited to decorate with and style in our house. Let's start with what we got in South Carolina because we only got a couple of things at the antique mall in South Carolina, but they were really good finds, so I want to show you those items. Okay, so the first thing that I got in the antique mall in South Carolina, I got this like candle snuffer, and I don't know if it's iron. I don't think it's brass, but maybe iron, but it's just so pretty. And I just thought it was really unique, just really fit the style of our home. And it has all these cool little details. So this is for when you have a candle, instead of blowing it out and like letting the smoke go everywhere, you put this on top to stop the flame and cut off the oxygen flow. So this is supposed to be like the preferred way of blowing out a candle. I have literally never done it like that. This is the first time I've ever had one of these, but I just thought it was a really cool decor piece too. So I went ahead and got it. It has this little brass detailing inside. It's rusting, which I think is really cool because it shows its age. And then it has this nice little detail on top. I don't remember this being super expensive. I think I got this for like $10, $15, somewhere in there. At that same antique mall in South Carolina, I got a bunch of hardware. It's all kind of similar in style, but I thought it was really cool. It reminded me of some of the furniture that I had growing up that my parents had, and so I just really loved it. I've used up most of the hardware that I got last time we were in North Carolina. I wanted to get some new hardware. I'm kind of always on the hunt for something like that because I use it so often when I'm building furniture or just different DIYs. I got some hardware. I actually got like 4 bags of hardware. So all of these, and I think they were like $8 a piece, maybe a little bit more. It might have been $12. I don't fully remember. I got some knobs like this, little drawer pulls, and these are just so reminiscent of the furniture that we had when I was a kid, and I just thought they were so pretty. And of course I love brass, so they have the little knob that you can pull, and I just love this detailing. So I have a bag with all different little ones like that. In the same bag with those little ones, they came with these little things, and they have an opening on the side here where it looks like something would go through it, and then something back here where a screw could go into. But I'm not totally sure what these are for or how you would use them. They don't really seem like they go with these in any way. So if you know what these are for, leave me a comment and let me know because I'm not totally sure how to use these, but I would love to use them if I can figure out how. Definitely let me know if you've seen these or know how to use them, or if there's a part that I'm missing that I need to get. I would love to know that. So I have a whole bag like that. The next bag has 2 pieces in it, and they look like this, which I think are just so pretty and special. I love this long shape that they have and this thick drawer pull. I just think it's so gorgeous and would be really pretty on like a piece of furniture that I build, to have different styles of hardware on it. Yeah, I just love the shape of it, love the look. So pretty. So I got 2 like that. And then I got 2 more in a bag that are small like this and have this really cool kind of like, it gives me like Italian shape and feel in the way that it's cut, kind of like the fleur-de-lis look. But I just think they're really pretty. They have teeny little drawer pulls, and they actually came with their screws as well, so that's super convenient. I have 2 of these little guys. And then the last bag that I got was similar in look and style as all the ones that I got. I got them all from the same vendor in the antique mall, which is probably why they're so similar in look. These ones are larger, so they are the same sort of shape, just bigger, and they have the drawer pull. All of these are brass. They have really cool aging on them, and I just thought it would be so cool to have a piece of furniture where I could either use one of these bags or mix and match them and have different shapes and sizes of the same style of pull. I picked up all of these, and I'm super excited to, incorporate these into our projects and DIYs and see how we can use them. And this last one came in a big bag like this, where I think there were like 6 of them in it. Okay, so the last thing that I got at the flea mall in South Carolina were these lamps. I got 2 of these. I'm just showing one because they're exactly the same. And they're these really cool vintage, heavy lamps. I really like the shape and how it has kind of this candlestick feel to it. I just think they're super pretty. They did not come with a lampshade or a little topper, but it was both of these lamps for like $12. It was super cheap. The wiring is still really good. So I'm gonna add a light bulb, and then I ordered a black lampshade off of Amazon to put on both of them, and a little gold topper. I'm gonna put these in our front living room on a table that I'm redoing. I was really excited about these. I've been looking for vintage lamps everywhere we go, and I haven't found any that I liked. So these were perfect. They're exactly like the shape that I want and look and size. I was very excited about these, and the price was just so good. That was everything that we got at the South Carolina store. So now we're gonna move to the things that I got in the North Carolina stores. Okay, so next we went to some of the stores in the Outer Banks. We were there for a week, so we went to 4 different shops while we were there. So we got a lot of really good things. So I'm gonna show you everything. I'm super excited about it all, and I think you guys are really gonna like it all too. First thing, this was at the indoor outdoor flea market. This is this beautiful cookware pot. I just love the coloring and the pattern. I thought it was just so gorgeous. It has these beautiful gold details, and I just think it's so delicate and pretty, and I really don't have anything like it. So I was super excited about this. It has this beautiful lid and then a pretty good sized pot. So this is actually a Limoges, France ceramic piece. I'll put the name on the screen because I'm probably saying it wrong. It's a pretty well-known brand, and their stuff can be fairly expensive, like $100, $200. This I got for $10 at the flea market, which was a crazy deal. The guy that we bought from was just, they were packing up and he was trying to get rid of things, and he said that he periodically will mark things down a ton just to kind of get rid of a bunch of stuff so he can bring new things in. So I just got lucky that day, and he had everything marked down a lot. Like, most of his stuff was $1. This was one of the expensive items on his table, which is wild. It was only $10. But yeah, it's just so pretty. I'm really excited about this one. I think it's gonna look so nice in our kitchen. That same guy also gave us just like a ton of records. He gave us all of these small records for free. He just literally gave them to us so he didn't have to pack them up and take them home. I honestly don't even know what's in here, but we're either going to be getting a small record player or seeing if anyone we know has one, so that we can kind of just pass these out, because he was giving them to us for free, and I know a couple people that have record players, so I'm sure somebody can use these. But yeah, I mean, all of these records, which is wild. I also got from that same vendor this really pretty amber jar. I just thought it was so like cool looking. I love amber glass like this, and just kind of of that like apothecary vintage feel. And I like this bubble topper that it has. I just think it's really interesting. So I don't know if I'm going to use this to store things like in our kitchen or the bathroom, or maybe do a DIY with it, but I just saw it and I knew that I'd use it for something, and it was $1. So I grabbed this guy, and on the bottom it says that it was made in Belgium. I also got from the same vendor, also for $1, this cookware piece, again in that amber glass, and I just thought, one, it would be really useful in our kitchen, but also I love this look of glass, so I picked this up. I really like this detail on the edging that it has, and it's just a really convenient size too. We have 2 casserole dishes that we got for our wedding that I love. Whenever I'm making things and using casserole dishes, I tend to use those 2 up and then need, another one sometimes if I'm making bigger meals to have friends or family over, or for a holiday or something like that. So this is a really convenient size, and it was only $1. So I grabbed this, and it says it's an Anchor Hawking glassware. I've never heard of that, but if you have, let me know. So sticking with that same vendor, I got this for $1 as well, and it's this really cool silver serving tray holder. So I think what you're supposed to do is when you have a long casserole dish or serving tray that you want to put out on the table, you stick it into this, and it sits inside these little lips so that when it's hot, you can put it out on the table, but it doesn't burn or leave a mark on your table. But I just thought it was so pretty. I really love the detailing on it. I'm a sucker for a clawfoot, so second I saw that, it was over. I had to get it. And then the handles are really cool as well. They're like these substantial, ornate handles. I thought this was super beautiful. Again, it was only $1. This guy was selling everything for $1 except for that one serving dish. I thought this would be really good to use for its intended purpose of putting like a casserole dish in it, or I could make it a tray and we could cut a piece of wood to this shape, router the edges, or maybe wood burn a design onto it, and have it be a cool tray that goes on a coffee table, kind of like a little catch-all tray or something. Yeah, that was kind of my thought process with this. If you have a different idea for this, let me know, because I'm still kind of brainstorming DIYs that I could do with it, but I just think it's so pretty and unique, so I'm excited to use this little guy. Okay, and then at that same flea market, but from a different vendor, we got a couple of kind of just like odd items. So Matt got these 2 masonry drill bits. I think they were $2 total, so $1 each. And these are super helpful if you're drilling ceramics or glass or tile or whatever, something like that. And these were sizes that we didn't have, so we got those. And then I got 2 lights that the vendor said his daughter, she's an antique collector, sort of. She goes to different auctions and shows and picks up antiques for them to sell at their booths at the flea market. Picked up 2 antique lights that I thought were just really unique and cool. Do I know what I'm going to do with them? Sure don't, but we'll find something. I grabbed these. They were $15 total for both of them, $7.50 each. It was another one of those situations where we got there at the right time. They were packing up and he just wanted to sell them to a good home, so I got super lucky. This first one I thought was really different. It's like something I've never seen before. It's very, kind of gives me like Spanish style in the sense of like Spain. It's solid brass. It is a little bit tarnished or patina, but it needs to be cleaned up. So I definitely need to figure out how I polish this, if I need to get a certain balm or something to do this, or if I just polish it with polishing rag. I'll sort that out and we'll clean this up. But it's really interesting. It has this crazy topper with all these little things sticking up, and then it has glass pieces on 3 of the sides with these details going around, these little kind of scallopy details. And then inside it has 2 little lights that you would put in, and it would just go up on a wall like that. So it's a really, really interesting piece. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet, but I just thought it was super cool. And honestly, the other one is the one that like really caught my eye. And then he threw this one in for both of them for $15. So I felt like just had to do it. There was no way you could lose. So, and then the one that originally caught my eye is this one right here. So this I just thought was so beautiful. I love the iron, love the amber style of glass. I love like the detailing on the glass, this kind of like wavy look, whatever that's called. And so obviously it would be hardwired from here and it would hang from a ceiling. I just thought this was so, so cool. I could see this in a patio. I could see it on a porch. Like there's so many ways this could be used. I'm thinking I'm going to do this in our bedroom makeover. I think it would be really cool in there as like a statement decorative piece. The only thing about this one is that it does have a panel of glass that's broken, which is super unfortunate. So right here on this backside, this piece is broken. So you can see right here, it's cracked down the center and just slides down, but it's still being held into place by the iron. It's only broken in one spot, so I do think I can fix it. I think I can take like a clear caulk or sealant or something like that, clear adhesive, and just run it through the inside part of the glass to connect them, and I think it'll be okay. So I'm gonna give that a go because I don't even know how you would get like a replacement for this type of glass. It's so different. So we're gonna do that in a future DIY and try to like repair this and give it a second life. Okay, so then we went to some other antique malls and thrift stores and stuff like that, and we found a bunch of really cool things. I got this little tea kettle, which I just thought was so beautiful. It's brass. It has this amazing detailing in it. I believe it's from India is what the tag said, and it's a vintage piece, and it's just so cool. Somebody definitely used it to hold a candle in the past, so I'm gonna try and boil that out and clean it. And I wouldn't actually use this as a tea kettle, probably just use it as a decorative piece because it's just so cool looking. I think it was $15, maybe a little bit more, I'm not 100% sure. I also got this, which I thought was really cool looking. It said that it was a toaster, so I think it was for like toasting marshmallows. It looks more to me like a fire poker, poke the wood and stuff like that with it. I don't know, that's just what I would think. So I'm gonna put it by our fireplace on a little hook, but I just thought it was really cool. It's brass, it has this amazing detailing, and then look at this little handle. It's this little, I don't know, devilly goblin guy, but it's like gargoyle-y. I just thought it was so cool, and we have a little gargoyle statue inside of our fireplace, and so I thought this would just be really cool to go next to the fireplace with that little statue, and we could use it as a fire poker. So I got this. This was I think $20 or $25. It was a more expensive item, but I loved it. Just super unique and something that I've never seen before, so I'm super excited to put it by our fireplace. Another really special item that I got was this old safety deposit door, and it has like the safety deposit number on it and a really old locking mechanism where you like turn to the letter, twist this little guy, and it opens the door. I don't know the code to open the door, so we're gonna try and crack it because you can kind of see on the inside of the door when you turn it where the little teeth line up, so I think we can figure it out. Either way, I would like to put this in a piece of furniture that I build, future like a DIY that we do, as a little door into a cubby in the piece of furniture. Or if we can't figure out how to open it, then I can just put it on a piece of wood and put little hinges and have it be a decorative door, and then we just open the little piece of wood. So either way, I want to incorporate it. I thought it was super cool, so different. Never seen this before in any of the flea markets that I've been to, and just a piece of history. Very excited about this one. I think I spent $25 on this, one of the more expensive pieces, but just super unique. The next thing I got was these little candlestick holders. They're not brass, they're just some kind of painted metal, but they were 50 cents each, and I just thought they were really cute and simple little candlestick holders that you could just stick somewhere that you need another one. Grab these, and I am someone that loves a candlestick holder, so I have them all over our house, so these are definitely going to be used, and for 50 cents each, how could you not? While we were there, I also picked up a couple of things for my mom for a gift for her. This video will be out after I give it to her, so it won't spoil it for her. I got her a few different things to kind of go with like a theme that I was doing for her. So I got her some new kitchen towels, and they're these pretty lemon ones. She loves a bright color, so I grabbed these for her and ordered an oven mitt that went with it because they didn't have any like that, but I just thought these were so pretty and would look really nice for her. I also got her this pretty little lighthouse statue that you could hang on your wall or just put it on a table if you wanted to. It says it was made in Nova Scotia, Canada, and I got this for her because they have a place at the beach, so I thought it would be a really nice decor item for there or to put in their house here, and it could kind of just like remind them of the beach. And then in that same theme, I found this really pretty lighthouse plate that I thought would go really well with that, and then I ordered on Amazon one of those little tools that let you hang it on the wall so she could put it as a little decor piece. Matt actually didn't get any books in this haul, which is shocking, but he did get some newspapers and some like Time magazines and stuff that he really liked. So he found 2 pictures that he got. They were photo release original pictures. This one's from 1979, and it's a picture of Sean Connery from from the movie From Russia with Love. So he got that picture. He got this one, which he told me what movie this was from, but I don't remember now. So I'll have to ask him and then I can put it on the screen for you guys. He got both of those. And then he got this newspaper from 1963, Johnson Leeds Morning. This is like a super historic newspaper after the Kennedy shootings. He was really excited about this one. And then he got this Time magazine, this old Life magazine, and this Life magazine. And this one's from 1937. And then I got a throw blanket. It's kind of like a tapestry style throw blanket. I don't know what it is, but I've been really into these lately. I just think they're so pretty and like cozy and give that kind of cottagecore vintage feel. So I saw this guy. It was only a couple bucks at the thrift store and I just thought it was so pretty. So I picked it up. It looks like this. Hopefully you can see all of that because it's quite large, but it's like this really pretty Irish cottage scene. On the bottom it says, "May your troubles be less and your blessings be more and nothing but happiness come through your door." So I just thought that was so cute and just really pretty and cozy looking. I'll probably put this on our couch or like a chair like this in our house. And then the last thing I got is probably my favorite thing that I found. It's a very large painting. It caught my eye immediately when I walked through the door. The second I saw it, I knew that I needed it, and it's just so gorgeous. It is a print inside of the frame. It's not like an actual painting, but I still thought it was just really, really beautiful. I love the print that's in it, and the frame is so pretty. It was $40 at the thrift store, which I thought was a great deal. So I'm going to show you what I found. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to kind of show you in this way so that you can see the whole thing. But I just thought this picture was so beautiful. I love this like forest scene. It has some little sheep or goats running around and this man. I just thought it was so pretty. And I mean, look at this frame. This frame is amazing. It has so much detail. It's heavy. It's solid wood. And I just love it. I think it's so pretty. I would assume that it's vintage. I'm not 100% sure. They didn't know the date, but just from like the quality of the frame, I would think that it's vintage. But either way, it's just gorgeous. So I'm super excited. I'm going to use this to decorate in our entryway. That's what I'm thinking. And yeah, it's just so beautiful. I mean, look at all this detail. Love the colors in this picture. I love how moody and dark it is, but also has like all the elements of nature. Just exactly my style. All right, guys. Well, that is everything that I got on our flea market and thrifting adventures in North Carolina and South Carolina. Got tons of really, really great things. I'm super happy with everything that we found. I think it's all so beautiful and unique and just things that I probably wouldn't find here in Florida. So I'm really excited to have been able to go and check out a lot of these stores. There were so many good ones, so many that I still wanted to go to. Hopefully we will get to check those out in the future. Definitely let me know if you know anything about any of these pieces, if there's any history that I should know about with these or uses that I wasn't aware of. I'd love to know that stuff. And also let me know what your favorite thing was. I love hearing what you guys like seeing from the hauls and what your favorite items are. It's just so cool to see people's style and what they find really interesting and cool. Definitely leave me a comment, let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more of my videos. I put out new videos every single Sunday. Thank you for coming shopping with me and hanging out with me while we did this haul, and I'll see you guys next Sunday.
All I want is just to know you. It's just to hang around.